we're at Little Oak again. It is Friday the 13th of November, and it also happens to be my birthday. And it's a beautiful day out here. We're being joined by Timber and Jake, who are out on a walk. That's Timber's camp over there, and also across the road there we have Wolf, Gypsy, and also Carrie. And we're going to be here for about 3 days. We have all kinds of campfire cooking planned, some hiking planned. There's a trail that goes around this lake that I showed a little bit of last time we were here in the last video. We're going to go completely around it this time. And also there's a trail that goes up to the top of a mountain, and you can apparently look down on the lake. So that should be really cool. Look forward to that, and we're gonna have an outstanding time. So this is home for the night. We'll get the stove lit probably before bedtime, and it's really nice over here the way the water is reflecting the sun off the surface. We're on kind of a peninsula here. Completely different loop than we were on last time. That particular loop is closed for the season, and this one closes in 2 more days. I'm gonna build up some coals, and once I have some coals, get some cooking done. I think we're gonna have patty melts for dinner today. Okay, we're starting to get a few coals here. I think I could probably go ahead and warm up my skillet. Let's give it a try. And over here I have onions and a real butter. Not really sure if that pan is hot enough. One way to find out would be to drop some water in there and see if it sizzles. Or another way would be to just do this. Guess it's hot enough. And make sure that it's nice and buttered at the bottom of the pan so nothing sticks or burns. I really don't want super high heat. I want it to cook slow and low so the onions caramelize rather than burn. And meanwhile, over in Timberland, Timber seems to be doing the same thing. Chopping up onions. In fact, I guarantee you that's what he's doing. How are you liking that Mora knife?
Oh, I love it.
You've had one of those before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was exactly like the one I lost. I liked mine as well.
I bought this from you, didn't I?
I think so. Here we have Jake enjoying his evening meal. Okay, my onions are done. I've set them aside, put them in a different pan. I'm going to rekindle the fire over there, get it nice and hot so that I have plenty of heat for when I cook my patties. Okay, we'll let this die down for a few, and we'll be ready to cook some patties. Yeah, we've got buttered rye bread here. Okay, so we're going to let those melt a little bit, put our patties on, our caramelized onions. There's one patty. Move it around a little, make sure it doesn't stick. And patty number 2. Try and keep it the shape of the bread. At least that's my goal anyway. Okay, I've got my top bread here with the cheese, caramelized onions. I'm just going to kind of flip it over, just like that. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Well, I'm not going to win any awards for presentation, but there it is. Time to eat. It's a little bit later. Dinner was really good. Almost too much food. I'm glad that Garvey shared it with me. We got some nice sun action going on over there. Thinking about actually going down and walking on the shore for a while. Like I mentioned earlier, or maybe I didn't mention, but there's a trail that kind of goes around the perimeter of the campground. And also, I think the trail to the top of the mountain over there, I think the trailhead is really close. But we don't have much sun left, so I don't know if we'll go to the top of the mountain tonight. But I'm thinking we're going to go walk somewhere. We'll find out. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Anyway, check this out. This is camp. Home for the next few nights. With the neighbors setting up over there. Got Timber and Jake. And Wolf and Gypsy and Carrie over there. Way over there. I'll have to go over there and visit after a while. But I think the place is pretty much full. I don't think there are any sites left, so it's a good thing we got here early. Okay, the sun is behind the mountain. It's going to be dark soon on Friday the 13th. On this episode of Cooking with Carrie,
Oh, here we go.
we're making
It's
looks
sauerkraut.
like sauerkraut.
My grandmother's sauerkraut
All
recipe.
German.
Oh no, this
German
is
chocolate cake.
the
German,
yes.
German.
Here we have some funky flames. On the package it says it lasts a long time, and it has, depending on your definition of a long time, lasted a long time. We'll put those on the fire probably about almost an hour ago, maybe. Okay, the stove is going. The German chocolate cake was outstanding. And it was a great day. All around, just a really great day. And now we're enjoying the warmth of the stove. And we're gonna have a really good time tomorrow. So, until then, good night. So it's been a lazy morning. The sun's come out, but it's supposed to be cloudy, so that's nice. But I haven't even started cooking yet. I kind of let the stove die out. I think I'm going to make BLTs because that'll be the easiest thing to make. I can always make pancakes tomorrow. But I think I'm going to go ahead and use the pocket rocket rather than kindling up this stove. It's so nice outside. I just want to be outside. So I think I'm going to head over to the picnic table there and set everything up and start cooking the bacon. Okay, I have some rye bread, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. Let's build a sandwich. Okay, things are looking pretty good over here in the frying pan, and over here we have everything set up. Got the bread buttered. All I have to do is slice the tomato and peel off some of the lettuce, and I'll do that right before I put the sandwich together. Okay, so I really blew it there. I made that BLT and it was so good. I went ahead and ate it and I forgot to take video. So my bad there. My deepest apologies if you were really looking forward to seeing that sandwich, but trust me, it was good. It was really good. It tasted a lot better than it looked, for sure. So that was breakfast, actually. Yeah, it's been a lazy morning. I really haven't done anything but relaxed. And that's what we're still doing. But I've got the stove all loaded and ready to light. I'm going to do a quick tour of the inside of the pyramid here. Okay, so just outside here we have my lantern, which might get moved to the inside. A chair, Carrie's dishes, got a table here. I got Easter Island coaster, very important piece of my gear. And inside, over here, we have the, just an old foam sleeping pad for a mat to kneel down on. And this is a bathtub floor, the Luxe bathtub floor. And underneath that I have the Nemo Switchback, I believe it's called. Two of them, so they span the entire width of the bathtub floor. This is just Garvey's blanket. And this on top here is a Kelty Bestie blanket. And that's just another layer of padding. So whenever I'm sitting anywhere on the bathtub floor, I know I'm insulated. And I can stretch out if I want to. I don't have to worry about being off my pad, which is really nice when it's cold. I have a pontoon boat floating by with a bright yellow canopy. We'll see it in just a second. There it is. Cruising through. Yeah, it's the first boat we've seen all day. Okay, back to the tour. We've got the clothesline over here. These 3 carabiners and those pieces of mason's line are for the spark arrestor. I can clip those carabiners onto the spark arrestor and guy it out, keep it from blowing down, and the rest is just the drying line for wet clothes or towel, whatever. Got my main fuel back here where it can dry out. Got the window cleaned up there and full of wood. Over this way, just got a crate. Of course I wouldn't backpack with that, but since we're car camping, I made a little shelf and a little bin. And over here I've got some smaller wood cut up. I'm gonna chop all of this up with the knife on my chop block right here. And let's see, lights, battery operated. Day pack, sleeping bag back there, pillows. And this is another door over here if you've not seen this tent before. I could open that up if I wanted to, but in this case I want to keep it closed. And that's pretty much it. This is the view that I usually see. I usually don't have a big stump like that either, but it makes a nice side table. So pretty much everything inside there, besides the obvious things like the crate and the stump, pretty much all of it fits inside a backpack. So it's a backpacking setup. Even the chair is 1 pound 4 ounces, and that weighs less than a liter of water. So yeah, everything is compact. Certain things, if I was going to be walking a long distance, I probably wouldn't bring along. Got to cut weight somewhere, I guess. And other things I might bring if I were going long distance rather than car camping. So I just modify for whatever kind of trip I'm doing. But yeah, this is mostly a backpacking setup, and I think my goal is to try and get it lighter. And that may be a video I do in the near future, my lightweight hot tent gear setup, and we'll see about how light we can get it. I don't know if there's such thing as ultralight hot tenting, but maybe we can start that. Who knows? See how light you can get your hot tent set up. Okay, so we've got maybe an hour and a half of daylight left, and we're leaving the campground loop and headed to the trailhead of the Little Oak Trail. And we're gonna thru hike it, and we're gonna try and do the FKT, also known as the fastest known time of the Little Oak Trail. So I'm going lightweight on this trip. No backpack, no food, no water, just a headlamp and a map. Oh, and I do have a Swiss Army knife also. So we're still on the approach trail. We're not even at the trailhead yet. And already, what a spectacular view. This is going to be a really scenic walk. And this is usually a really good time of the day to spot wildlife also. You never know what we might see. Okay, we're at the trailhead. We've decided to do it counterclockwise. Few campsites here next to the trail. And we're going to see a lot more of them on this trip. This trail goes by quite a few campsites. And here's our first trail marker, letting us know we are on path. Ooh, but if you look down here, let's take a little side trip over here. Nice grassy area here down on the beach. Yeah, I'd be quite ashamed to miss this. Oh yeah, very nice. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. Check this out. I bet those are no camping signs over there. You can really see how big the lake is from over here. Look at this over to my right. Very nice. And I'm guessing we're on trail. I'm leaving it all up to Garvey. And here's a little beach area. Let's go and take a quick view of the lake. There might be other views, but just in case, let's take a look. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking the trail might go out on that peninsula there. Let's see. Very nice. I'm not sure where the trail goes, but it can't go this way. But this is a really nice beach down here. Okay, well, we got off track somewhere. Okay, I think we're back on trail. I did see a blaze. This isn't really well maintained at all. There's the blaze. We're definitely on the trail. Well, not only did we fail at our fastest known time, but we had to abandon our through hike also. Trail, the blazing was terrible, non-existent in most places, very overgrown, and with all the leaves on the ground, even Garvey was having a hard time finding the trails. So after we got caught up in some briars, we both got entangled a little bit, we decided to call it. So I know I've let some of you down and greatly disappointed others. And if you want to go ahead and unsubscribe, I don't blame you one bit. But if you don't try, you can't fail. So I guess I'm okay with being a section hiker for now. I don't need the title of through hiker. I'm fine with it, I really am. The Little Oak Trail is always here. If I want to come and attempt it again. The important thing is that I found myself on this hike. I really know who I am. I don't need to identify as a through hiker. I'm fine just being a Little Oak section hiker. Hoping for the best here. It seems to be burning pretty hot so far. We got some shawness going on over here across the road. Okay, it's way later now. Got all kinds of wood. Giant pile of wood there. Bunch of larger pieces behind the stove. And I almost didn't chop it up. Timber talked me into it. I thought, yeah, if it's raining in the morning, I'm gonna wish I had it. I'm gonna wish I had it even if it's not. So I pulled my lazy self out of here and split up almost everything. So there will be wood for the morning. But it was a very lazy day, a very good day. Yeah, enjoyed every bit of it. Just relaxation the whole day and the whole night. I'm not even sure what I did. Time just flies when you're out here. Anyway, tomorrow morning the plan is for sausage and blueberry pancakes on top of the stove in the tent. So we'll see if that happens or not. Hopefully it does, because I've been promising that for quite a while. Anyway, there's the G-Dog over there signing off, and we'll catch up with you in the morning. Good morning. It's another beautiful one. Sun's coming up over there. A little bit cloudy, but perfect temperature. Didn't get cold last night at all. And especially not with that stove kicking back there. Went up and chopped up pretty much all of the wood. Timber talked me into it, and I'm glad he did. Because I had it going most of the night and pretty much all morning, so yeah, we're gonna head out of here today at some point. We could stay another night. Tonight's the last night. Tomorrow's the closing date. But I think we're gonna head back to town. It's been a relaxing couple days for sure. You have fun, Timber? Jake, did you have fun? Oh, check him out. Jake had fun for sure. I know Garby had fun. And I hope everyone that joined us had fun. Everyone that came out to see us. And yeah, did a whole lot of nothing and enjoyed every second of it. I think that's what you're supposed to do when you camp, is relax. You know, I find myself feeling like I need to do things all the time, and I don't need to do anything except sit in this awesome chair. I've got the heat radiating from the stove, coffee, good friends, good scenery. It's all I really need. See if I can pull this off. Whoa. That's a little bit more well done than I was planning on, but be right back.